Hi, my name is Pedro Romero, and I'm a solution consultant here at ServiceNow. And today it is my pleasure to introduce a new feature that's coming out with our Washington release that's going to help you better manage your clustered infrastructure as software asset managers. Now, we do have a safe harbor notice as we might have some forward-looking statements, so please feel free to pause and read this if you need to. So our 360-degree insights for cluster licensing is going to allow you to improve how you manage those clustered servers, because as asset managers, we want to have a good pulse on that infrastructure. We want to have effective and efficient ways to evaluate the licensing for a cluster, especially given that things could get complicated. Maybe we license based on the host or the VM. We need to have all that information quickly at our fingertips. That way we can go to a single pane of glass and have a holistic view on all the infrastructure, all the licensing, what are we entitled to versus what did we consume? What recommendations or optimizations are there? And from a health scan perspective, are there any issues that we need to be addressing? And ultimately, having this information all in one spot is going to streamline how we not only investigate, but how we also make decisions on our licensing for our clusters. So let's jump into a demo and let's take a look. So now we're in our software asset workspace, and let's say we're going to look into our SQL Server licensing. From here, we'd go into our license usage. We'd jump into our Microsoft publisher, and we'd go down here and open up SQL Server. And we're going to take a look at 2017 Enterprise. And so this is going to pull up our software model and our current license position. And if we look at the entitlement, you'll see here that we have a per core license for enterprise with software assurance. And so what this means is that we simply have to pay for the cores on the hosts, and then we can have unlimited virtual machines. And so if we really wanted to look at that relationship, we now easily can with the Washington release. So we'll go back to our metric results. We'll look at the licenses required, and we'll see here that we have all these hosts within cluster C that are currently consuming a license. And now what we're able to do is if we wanted to see the virtual machines associated, for example, we can jump in here and we can open up our SAM cluster 360. And this is going to give us all that information at our fingertips. So from an infrastructure level, we'll know all the hosts, the associated VMs, and where the software is installed. We can also look into the licensing details, for example, where our licenses are being consumed. And then if we had any optimization recommendations or health issues that were caught, we'd have that as well as something that we could act on. So before, this would take additional investigation, maybe some additional reports, but now it's really easy and quickly at our fingertips to go in and do that level of analysis. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to work with your account team, and please continue to check out the features in Washington. And again, my name is Pedro Romero, and it was my pleasure to walk you guys through the 360-degree cluster insights.